Hey guys, so I have a rare Saturday on the yard. Normally I'm teaching, so I thought I would film our yard routine. You can tell what time it is now. So firstly we feed the horses at 6:30. I'm gonna do that. So while they eat their breakfast, I'm gonna go and get the youngsters in. The 2-year-olds stay out overnight. Now that we're coming into winter though, they will probably start to stay in when the weather changes, but for the time being they're still out, so we're gonna go and grab them. And yeah. To go and get the horses ready for the walker and the field. Because we've got 19 horses in at the moment and we don't have 19 fields, we do like a rota. So a few horses go on the walker in the morning while we muck them out, and a few go out in the field, and then they'll switch. Not while we're mucking out, like switch throughout the day, but you guys will see that. So let's go do it. All horses are either in the field or on the walker. Now I'm gonna muck it out. If you're wondering why the 3-year-olds aren't wearing boots in a turnout, that is because they're just being ridden. So when they start coming into work, that's when they start getting like clipped, wearing rugs, having shoes on, wearing boots. And then the 4-year-olds, you can see they're in rugs because they have got front shoes on and they are in full work for a 4-year-old, so they are getting rugs, etc. The girls are very, very woolly, so they're keeping warm. So yeah, now it's time for mucking out. Horses are all off the walker. The ones that are in the field are still in the field because they're having a lovely time. I'm gonna have breakfast now. So today, what's going on? I am teaching someone who stayed over last night and had a lesson. So they're doing an overnight stay with 2 lessons. So I'm gonna teach Sarah at 9, and then I'm gonna get back onto the yard to do that stuff. So you'll kind of be back with me then. Mum lunges the horses on a Saturday, so that is what she will be doing. I'll get a little bit of footage of that. And then also Abby is going to be getting back on Belle and Barbie, who got broken in about 3 months ago and they haven't been ridden since. I rode them here a few times, but because they've had such a long time off, I'm going to put Abby on because she's super confident with breakers. and I'm not trained in doing breakers, so I just want her to do it. And then she'll ride them a few times, and then I'll get on and we can crack on. Yeah, but that's what's happening today. And then that's all happening before lunch, and then we'll have lunch, and then we just do the yard up in the afternoon, and you guys can see that. So that is the plan. Breakfast is eaten, got my cup of tea, and I'm gonna go and teach now, and then we will continue the day.
Sorry, that wasn't
Lesson is all taught. Mum has just started lunging Annie. We use the bungee. I call it the bungee, there's a technical name for it. We use the bungee. Oh, we use the bungee on all of them, don't we?
we use the
We use the Pessoa on the more advanced horses because they can, they're strong enough to take that. Whereas the weaker ones, the Pessoa is a little bit easier because it doesn't go around their tushy. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, Mum's gonna be lunging for a while. I'm gonna go and check what's happening on the yard. Whilst I was teaching, Abby has blown the yard, and that is how we clean it all up. We sweep in the stables and then blow outside. Amy has gone poo picking, and we do that every day. And I'm gonna go and see what's going on. Yeah. I was a bit late on the old Foley situation, so Abby has already turned them out and has already mucked them out. Mrs. Efficient. So
Olivia's slacking.
caught on vlog, Abby being mean. What am I gonna do now, Abby? Abby has to tell me what to do on a Saturday because I'm like the newbie.
Mind you, I don't really know.
It's all going on, isn't it, now?
Yeah. So you can either do water fingers,
Yeah.
or Mum said that you're very good at tidying cupboards and things like that, so we wanted to do that.
So I'm tidying. The next batch of horses gone out?
Yeah.
So also whilst I was teaching, they've switched the horses over. So I love it. I'm meant to be doing the yard routine and I've like missed a massive chunk. But
When Annie's done, she's going to swap with Puff.
oh, okay, that's fine. I am going to organise the mystery rug room that no one ever sees in the vlogs because no one ever goes in there. I'm just going to organise it up a little bit and then find the next thing to do. Here is said rug room. You know when you start something you realise how many rugs you have. So I never do anything by halves, so I've organised nearly all of the rugs. And my arms really hurt now. But I'm going to get the horses off the walker, and then we're going to do the young horses. Yes, Barbie. You ready? Bob? Gonna go ridey ridey?
Yeah, she says that she's going to have a couple of bits.
has she? Well, Mum gave me that bride and said Barbie first, so. Oh, this is Abby's dad, by the way, guys. She likes to get on them with him. Somebody asked me the other day, have you taken Barbie out yet? I was like, she's 3. No, I haven't.
We haven't taken the 4-year-olds out properly yet. I don't know why everybody's always in a hurry to take their babies everywhere.
She doesn't care, does she? She's very good.
Why do they always spook when you just get on them? They're like... Bobby's like, my little, that man that was on the floor's gone, now everything's scary. Martha.
Hey, honey. Look at that gorgeous girl. Good girl.
I'm not sure what that was. That's a human even.
I also work a lot later than you, so you can take that one. Throw her up. We've got our backup. Yeah, she's nice.
Nice to ride.
She is dreamy.
See, I find her more stubborn on the ground.
I think she's easier to ride.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
And she's half the size for me.
Mm.
It all looks a bit easy for them.
Dad! Oh, you can tell she's Paris's daughter. The head flicks come out. Same as Molly.
You wait till you get B. She was probably called the right name, B.
Oh, good. Abby did an amazing job with the babies. And now we're gonna have some lunch and then we are going to go and sort the ponies out. How long have we got till we go out? 20 minutes.
We'll do the girls and then I'll be alright on my own if you want to carry on your jobs.
Yeah. So we are going to go and turn the 2-year-olds out for the night and then muck them out. Oh, you know Belle, who was in the video earlier being ridden? This is her full sister, B. For anyone who doesn't know, oh, I'm attached. Mum is just doing the girls' stables, so I'm gonna start mucking out in here. All we have to do is muck out, hay up, and feed them. We tend to feed them at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Shh, 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 shh. He heard me. And then they have a quiet time until 7:30 at night when we check them and give them some more hay, skip them out, give them their night-night nuts. Yeah. Things are coming together now. I will show you. I will show you my masterpieces. Enter rug room. Woo! So this side is turnouts and this side is stable rugs and those rugs there are magnetic ones. These are our fly sheets. Bibs, hacking thing, special Equicro Kentucky rug has its own rail because it's so pretty. Other shelf is all tidy again. So we are going to get the bambinis in now. And then Mum's going to clean her head collar and I'm going to pick some poop up. And then we're done. Hi, Rufus! You're done.
I'm done.
She's done. Yard is done. I'm sorry I didn't film loads towards the end because my camera was running out of battery. But I hope you guys got the general idea of what the horses do and what we do with them and how the yard runs. I know I didn't get much of the turning out stuff, so I just wanted to mention that in the winter the competition horses tend to just have an hour out because of the weather. Eagle has a little bit longer because he eats better when he goes in the field more, but that is the general idea. Also, another thing that I wanted to say, because what I did today, I don't get to do very often because I'm teaching, riding, all that sort of thing, which is incredible. But it was actually really nice to do what I used to do. So from the age of like 16 to 21, no, 23, I worked on the yard a lot more hands-on. I didn't have as much teaching, I didn't have the vlogging side of things, I didn't have the business side of things, so I was a lot more hands-on. And I used to always think like, oh, it would just be so much easier if I just rode and taught, and yeah, like kind of wished my years away of working on the yard. I was like, oh, I just wish I could do that. And it's so funny when you actually go back to it. I realise like how nice it is. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the riding side, the teaching side. I love it, but it is hard work. It's really hard work to go and do a full day's teaching, and I used to think, oh, I can just sit there. I'm just sat down. It's not as tiring, but it's mentally a lot more tiring. Working with the horses and doing what I did today it's physically tiring, but yeah, not as mentally tiring. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you are in the position at the moment where you are working on a yard and you feel like, oh, I just want to like get on with it, I just kind of want to skip this stage, you should enjoy it, because it's a really nice process. It's really nice to work with the horses, be with them all the time. It's a nice atmosphere. So all I'm saying is just don't wish years away, because yeah, I wish I hadn't, because I really do actually enjoy it. I'm not sure if this is going to make any sense, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please comment below, because I love reading your comments. If you enjoyed it, please share. I know I say this at the end of every one, and I feel like people are like, meh, but please do share, because it means the world to me. So share. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Bye guys.